Clutch Trucker filmed before a live and furry studio audience. Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. Alright, sitting here in the Iowa 80 parking lot this morning. It is Sunday the 11th. I meant to be here yesterday, but I had to do a little side detour. Had to run through the office at Turquoise Trucking and pick up more of the trip pack envelopes. So that put me just enough out of the way. I couldn't make it all the way here. But so finished the drive here this morning and went inside and picked up the Yep, here it is. The Garmin OTR 1000. Yeah, that's the big one. So yeah, it says right down here. There you go. Dezl OTR 1000. Alright, so we're going to do the unboxing. It's a good thing I don't come here to the Iowa 80 too often. When I was driving through Washington State the other day, there's one of them damn construction barrels in the lane, and we were down to one lane, and so my left front tire hit it and broke off or knocked off 4 of my nut covers. And they have the screw-on kind here, which held on a lot better than the push-ons. So I bought 8 of those, 4 to make up for the 4 that got knocked off, and have some spares. And it's a good thing I don't come to the Iowa 80 too often, because it's like a candy store for truck drivers. There's too much stuff in there for us to want to buy. You can spend a long time looking around, and you can drain your wallet. So I got my nut covers, got my Dezl OTR 1000, and got the heck back out of there before I dropped any more cash. I do want to mention my light that I use to make my videos is this Nebo. Let me turn it off so you can see it without blinding you. Okay, it's the Nebo work light. I'm blinding you again. Right up there. Got the little kickstand and everything, and it's rechargeable. You can recharge it via USB. And I got this one off of Duluth Trading Company, but they sell it inside the Iowa 80. So if you want one of these, they've got them right up there near the electronics cash register. Just FYI. Also, did want to mention, yeah, I got my windshield replaced when I was home, but look at this right here. Right up there, I've already got a little, you can't really see it, but there's already another ding thing in the window. That was maybe 50 miles in, and a little rock popped up anyway. It hasn't spread or anything yet. I've just stuck my dash cam back up there with some Velcro. I'm going to try to do it a little bit better because it's just a little too loose the way that Velcro holds it. So I had to try to buy some more industrial stuff, and I'll put those up later. By the way, that's the Rexing V1 Generation 3. That's what I use. That's how I do all my dash cam and my time lapse and everything right there off that Rexing dash cam. 139 bucks off Best Buy or Amazon, and you pay an extra $29 for the GPS part that plugs in, so it'll do your miles per hour and your location and all that. Alright, great dash cam. Don't buy a dash cam from the truck stops. Everything you can get at the truck stops is garbage. I'm a big fan of Garmin for the GPSs, but Garmin can't make a dash cam that lasts. I've had, 3 or 4 different ones, and none of them lasted more than 6 months. The Rand McNally dash cams, they all suck too. I've had at least 2 or 3 of those. So apparently Garmin and Rand McNally, neither of them can make a decent dash cam. Get the Rexing. I've had this one up there for almost 2 years, and it's been doing just fine. Alright, I'm trying to add a little extra light. I've got my Nebo work light hanging up there off my visor. Well, hopefully it'll stay. Alright, so here it is, the unboxing of the Garmin Dezl OTR 1000, and yes, it's the 10-inch GPS truck navigator. Comes in the same size box that the 800 does, so if you're going for the 1000, make sure you get the 1000 because the box is the same size. Alright, so let's dive on in. Pull up the little tab, then this whole flap opens up. Alright, so we open up the box, and there it is. Welcome! This product is ready to use. Alright, so there it is, sitting there in the box. We'll pull that out. And of course, just for size comparison, there's my Garmin 780. Alright, that's the 1000. You can see the difference in size there, quite a difference. If I stick this one in front, yeah, it completely overtakes it. Show you the difference? Aha, see, there's the old one. There's the new one. Alright, back to the box. We pull out this top little tray, and there's all our accessories inside. Alright, first off, this is the magnetic mount. So here's the little parts that go to the back of the GPS, so it'll work. There's the suction cup part, big suction cup on that one. Alright, what else do we have in here? We have different types of mounts. This one looks like you screw it down if you want to use it this way. So there's that option. See, it's got the holes in there that you could screw it down with, and it's got a rubberized bottom, alright? Then it's got this type of mount, which also you could screw down with the ball in it. So if you're going to mount it like directly onto your dash, I guess you could screw it in right there or something if you wanted to. I'm going to put it in the same spot, so I'm going to use the suction cup mount, and because it's so big, I'm going to leave it like it is, resting on my dash shelf. My V-Truck, by the way, dash shelf, I have that in my trucker accessories video. Love that dash shelf. It makes life a lot easier here. Alright, back to the box. Of course, you have your 12 volt adapter with a plug on that end. See, I showed you this, right? Yeah. Here's that other screw down mount. We have your standard USB cable for connecting to your computer. Oh, screws even. So if you want to use that big round mount that I showed you, they even give you the screws. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's amazing. And of course the famous dezl OTR 800-1000 manual, quick start manual, and in 2 different languages there. Manual de demarrage rápida, I'm assuming that's Spanish. Or no, I don't know. I'm not sure which is which. But anyway, so there's a manual. So that's everything that comes in the box right there. Now I'm looking carefully at the suction cup mount. This is something different on this OTR series. See, it's got this thing here, and you see right there, those little teeth. So obviously you can unscrew that, and then that's how you would be able to move this part up and down, if I can do it with one hand. Not sure I can. I can't really seem to do it with one hand. Okay, I did get that to move, but yeah, I had to use both hands to do it. I kind of like that, because that means it's going to hold into position a little bit better. And again, so if you wanted to, instead of using the suction cup mount, and you wanted to use this one and screw it down, I could even screw this down to my dash shelf, because this, under this little rug part, is made of wood. Could do that if I wanted to. And I'll have that option, which is good, because let me show you what happened to my suction cup mount when I had my windshield replaced. Alright, there's my Garmin 780. It's got the magnetic mount. I can just pull it off, and there it is. But see, I had to stick some Velcro behind it, because when I went to go pull this off the windshield, I hadn't realized I hadn't replaced my driver's side windshield in probably a year and a half. I'd done the passenger side twice in the last year. Well, now I can't get this Velcro off. And see, I had to put this Velcro on there because look what happened. My suction cup tore, because you can see where it basically seared itself to the window. And I had to use a screwdriver to get it off of the window, and ended up breaking that suction cup mount. Luckily, I knew I was on my way to get the new Garmin. Here's something else I've just noted on the mount. It's got one of these little spin things, so that'll determine how easily this spins around based on that mount. And then once you've got it like basically in position, you can tighten that down so it's not going to move around as much. That's kind of a cool feature. And of course you plug your well, there's an auxiliary, I guess that's for audio. That's a big USB plug on that side of the mount. I think this side, that's where you plug in the power from your 12 volt on that side into the mount itself. You don't plug it directly into the GPS. So I guess that gives you the option on that side to just plug your line into the computer, so you can leave it plugged up and charging while you plug into your computer. That's also kind of handy. Another nice addition to the newer Garmin OTR series. This is something I just noticed. Holding my 780, it's kind of a heavy unit. The 1000 doesn't weigh any more. It's a bigger unit, and yet it doesn't weigh more. Kind of interesting. Now looking more at the unit again itself, like I say, there's the front. It doesn't have much of a border like the 780. You see, has more of a plastic border around it. This one is all screen pretty much. And then if you look at the back, it does have a soft plus and minus button here. I'm sure that's for the speaker, which of course is located right there. And then elsewhere on the unit, I don't really see anything else that plugs in anywhere. Okay, on this side, you can plug the unit directly in there instead of using the mount, the powered mount. That's obviously a power button. And there's where you would put your SD card into that slot. I've got the mount up there on the windshield right next to my center post, about where I want it. And then I'm going to plug in the cord here into that magnet mount. Okay, got the Garmin about in place where I want it. Got it turned on. I haven't pulled off the protective cover yet. Let's do that. Oh, so pretty. Put that back over there in the box. All right. So there you go. There it is, starting up. Doing its swirling thing. Android is starting. Starting apps, it says. All right, now we got to go through the startup procedure. Yes, we want English. Traffic license, okay, yes. Uses devices such as AirLog, blah, blah, blah. Do you want Garmin to collect using and sharing your device data? I'll say yes for now. Select a Wi-Fi network. I'm going to skip that. If you skip Wi-Fi setup, your device will not have an internet connection. You'll not receive software updates. You cannot activate device protection features. I'm going to skip anyway. Connect to the Garmin Drive mobile app to access additional features for your dezl. Okay, I have to get that. I've got the older Garmin app that works with the 780, so now I have to get the new one for this one. So anyway, I'm going to go through all that on my own, and then once we get it up and moving, of course this is just the unboxing, then I'll show you more of how it's working. Okay, I realized of course I still need to use this one while I still figure out how to use the new one. So I have this one just kind of set up sitting here on my dash so I can use it. But look at this, a good comparison of the difference between the sizes and the screens. How about that? Let's go to the map on each one. And now what's it asking? Save your travel history? I'm going to say no to that right now. Alright, so there's the maps. Big difference in the size. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of side-by-side comparison. Of course, here's the dezl 780. This is the brand new Garmin dezl OTR 1000. I would think I said something that it was trying to find a, because I say Garmin. The new one uses the command OK Garmin, and you see that little line at the bottom. Now it's waiting for me to put in an address or something for it to find. Where the 780 uses the term voice command.
Say a command.
Then it pulls up that menu, and then you have to say, okay, like say find a category. Find category.
Speak a category.
A long route. Truck stops.
Searching for truck stops. Select a line number.
And it's going to pull up a list, okay? Exit. Let's see how the new Garmin OTR 1000 handles the same procedure. Okay, Garmin, find truck stops along route.
Which result would you like?
How cool is that? There's the big difference in the OTR series. Not only does it give you a list, it gives you a map. We're going to compare the just main screen. There's the OTR 1000. There's the 780, okay? You can already see a big difference. But let's look at the OTR 1000. It already tells me right where I am. Current location, Lima, Ohio. You have view map, has my truck configuration that I've already saved. Look at that, weather, right there. I can click on that and look. It pulls up, observed at Lima County Airport, 70 degrees. Gives you the forecast for the week. You can touch a day. It'll tell you what's going to happen that day. Look here on Monday. Chance of thunderstorms, 50% chance. You know, that's just awesome. That's not available on the 780. Okay, you can't move any of those icons around either. Now on this one, I've got the E-log here. I don't need that. So I can touch and hold that and drag it up to the X. It's going to take it off of that home screen. I added Trip Planner to my home screen because I use that a lot. I can now put something else in that position if I want to. And look down here. I made a payment to Wells Fargo in my checking account, and that shows up in my notifications. because it's connected to my phone. Pretty cool. That doesn't show up anywhere on the 780. Now, when you've got the new OTR series connected to your phone, there's a new app that this one uses. I think it's called Garmin Direct or Garmin Connect, where the old one was just, I don't even know what it was called, but anyway. Look, it has a little window down there. I can click on that, and it shows me, oh, I reserved a spot there, customer service, parking, my Wells Fargo information, turquoise APR. Hey, my statement's now available. You can play it.
Turquoise APR. Notice, your statement is now available. Hello.
I mean, how cool is that? And it shows all that on your main screen. When your map is up, it'll put it right over here so you can play it and not have to look at your phone, because this is right up in your window where you need to be looking anyway. So these are just a few of the things I've already discovered that I really like so much better on the OTR series. Now, like the trip data, bang, got right up there, and that pulls up your information. You can customize any of these, by the way. So if you want to change that, right now I have it on distance to destination. You can change it to time to distance, and there it'll put that in. How cool is that? So I like to have it on that. That's just me. And like I say, you got the trip counters there. It gives you these 4 other displays down here, the distance to your next via, and you can change that too. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that. You can do that over here on the Garmin 780, but you only have those 3 right there. And the nice thing about the new Garmin OTR series, if you don't want that on your screen at the time, X out, it's gone. All right, speed, that'll pull that back up again too. There's various ways to get into the different menus on, you know, and you can do that on the 780. See, it'll pull that up too. It takes the whole screen. Where on the 1000, you hit that, it puts it right over here. It's just more intuitive, it's easier to use. And like I say, the fact that you have this weather right here anytime you want to look at it. Okay, not only, let's check this out. I just found this out. Touch that tab. You can hit favorite cities. I already put in Cheyenne, Wyoming, where I live. Hey, now I can see what the weather's like in Cheyenne at home. How about that? And I can see, oh, it looks like there might be some weather tonight. Touch on that. Chance of rain or snow, 20%. Bang, right there, on your GPS, right in front of you all the time. And because it's a tablet, it even has a web browser. Look, there's some of my videos. Just connect it via Wi-Fi to your phone, and you can watch stuff off of this with that nice big 10-inch screen. Okay, Garmin, truck stops along route.
Which result would you like?
I just love that it shows you a map as well, so you can see where it is. Because there's where I am at that red thing, but I can look at, hey, I might want to stop there at 3. What's that? Oh, that's a Love's. Tap on it, and you can say go, and you can say, yeah, we'll add that as the next stop.
Going to Lowe's travel stop on North Warpell Street. Please drive to highlighted route, Ohio.
And now it's going to put the information on the right side for me. And it says it's 38 miles to there. I mean, it's just intuitive. It's much easier to use than the 780, which was already much easier to use than the Rand McNally's. Okay, like I say, these are just my initial impressions of it. I am so far very impressed. 800 bucks, yeah, real pricey. I used $450 in TA Petro points to buy it, so that paid for half of the unit and ate up the tax. So then $400 that I had left to pay, that wasn't too bad. And so far I'm very impressed. I like it a lot. It's got great features, and I've just barely started to use it. So, like I say, I'll use it for another week or so, and then I'm going to do a full in-depth review of this Garmin OTR 1000. Hey, thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe, please like, please comment, please ring that bell for notification, and sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch out.